So while those hang out, I've already fed my sourdough starter. It's all set and ready to go. I need to fill up my flour. Matt likes a little bit of milk in his. Deliver. Good morning, honey.
Morning, baby. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good morning. So it looks like I spilled a little bit more flour than I originally thought. Just clean that up real quick. I got these crocheted washcloths. They're a really great alternative to sponges. They dry really quickly. And then when I'm done, I just go over to my little vintage drying rack here. I can't do it with one hand, hold on. All right, there we go. So it folds down, folds up, and then when it folds up, you can move these from side to side, however you like. So then I just take my washcloth that I just used, I lay it out on there, dries really quickly, and then it folds down and we're good to go. I didn't explain to you why we use the drying rack and reusable washcloths. We like to cut down on paper products. It's money we don't have to spend on paper towel. It's reusable, it's clean, and it's supporting small business and a home-based business by purchasing these reusable washcloths. The same thing with, I showed in my last video, we purchased these cast iron handle covers and trivets and hot pads. So yeah, if you guys can support local, definitely try and do so. Great for your friends and family and supporting those around you, and it's really great for the environment. All right, back to cooking. Pepper, and then pink Himalayan salt. You always want to make sure that you're using real salt, not that iodized stuff, because you need the good, healthy minerals that are in there. To go into my pantry, some arrowroot powder, and I also use Wondra with my biscuits and gravy, in addition to flour. I sprinkle those in to thicken it up, and then we'll add the milk. So as that arrowroot powder and Wondra and flour cook down, it's going to make a little bit of a roux. I'm going to go back, grab some more milk, and then start thickening it up. So once it starts to bubble like this, I turn off the heat. The cast iron is going to finish cooking the rest of the way, so I'm holding that residual heat. I'm going to pop my biscuits out of the oven, and then we're going to eat, and we can talk about what today holds. So Matt, what are we doing today?
We're going to get more tools.
Another tool adventure?
Yep.
How far away are we going this time?
About an hour and a half.
Not. All right, where are we headed, Daddy? Those are mine, weirdo.
We're headed to Dimmondale.
Dimmondale, Michigan?
Yeah,
About an hour away?
about an hour and a half.
Okay, what are we getting today?
You'll see.
Another tool adventure. Give me my sunglasses, weirdo. If you are in Michigan, you are well versed with traffic and construction. Everyone jokes and says that our state flower is the construction barrel. Would you agree?
Yes. The state flower's in bloom.
What you got there, baby?
I have what I believe is the first brass back saw that I've ever come across.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was made in Sheffield, England.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. It's an older one. It has split nuts on it.
Let's see. Okay, those are split nuts.
Yep. It's actually a very fancy saw.
Oh,
Yeah, like really fancy. I'm surprised. I didn't realize that's what it was.
nice.
And an old keen cutter.
Is that a Justin?
No, it's keen cutter.
Oh.
Yeah, Francer.
Nice. Very nice.
Very cool.
So, honey, why do you collect all these tools?
Because it's better than being addicted to crack.
Stop it right now. Okay, so besides it being cheaper than crack, dad jokes. Why do you collect these tools?
I collect them because I want certain tools, but I'll buy a whole collection with the intent of cleaning them up and selling them, which would pay for the tools that I want to keep. Problem is,
This is the rationalization, y'all.
when I come home from work, I'm tired and I just want to
Play on your phone. What is the game you've been playing?
be on the couch next to my wife.
Okay. What's the game you've been playing?
I don't know what it's called.
Anyway, so our long-term goal, if you guys are new here, which, yay, we've just reached 200 subscribers, or over 200 subscribers, and I know it's, like, small compared to everybody else on YouTube.
Everyone counts.
Absolutely. So, we are Matt and Jamie. We've been married for 5 years. We have 5 children. We currently live in the suburbs, but our ultimate goal in 1,660 days, yes, I have a countdown going, is to get our foreverstead and our acreage. Why do you want to move out of the city?
Because I'm tired of living on top of my neighbor.
Amen.
We have good neighbors.
Pretty much.
I just don't want to be there.
True story. That, and I want to be able to have chickens to grow our own meat sources. We do urban homesteading now, so we grew a lot. We had a significant garden this last year.
And the squirrels got most of it.
the corn, not the most of everything else. We harvested a ton of stuff. I put up a lot of stuff. But in our city, there's a ton of restrictions, which I'm sure a lot of you have to deal with. We can't grow in the ground, so everything is done in containers and grow bags. Matt was really thrifty and built me this vertical plant riser station, so that helped a lot. But we just live our lives in a different way than most of the people that are around us, which are where these vintage tools come into play. So our friends joke and call us Greenfield Village. If you've been watching some of our videos, we reference it a lot because we like to do primitive, old school, like original basic life skills.
Like this saw is probably from around the mid-1800s.
And he'll seriously clean it up and he will use it instead of just using, you know, a traditional electric saw, which we do have that as well. But
that costs money to run.
True.
And I'm too cheap for that.
Well, that, and we want to be frugal and we want to live our lives with intention and to be as little dependent on the system as we can be because we know our system is ultimately broken. So I cook from scratch. We try and limit our paper product use. We have very minimal amounts of plastic in our house. All of our food is held in glass containers pretty much, even our refrigerator. If you saw a little bit earlier in our video, you'll have seen all the glass containers. We sew. We have a lot of old world skills, so
we make a lot of things ourselves.
Yes, we try and be as sustainable as possible. We do. And, you know, we do them together. And this is our chance to build a life that we didn't have growing up and that we weren't able to give our kids because this is our second. Yep. But we're doing it right this way around.
If you don't get it right the first time, try again.
Absolutely. But we got it right this time. So we ain't going anywhere. This is it. It's forever. So that's the whole point of our channel, you guys, is to just kind of chronicle our journey to our forever stead and to get feedback from you guys. We are learning a ton by YouTube videos that we watch, by podcasts that we listen to. We don't have traditional TV in our house. I didn't have a TV at all for almost 5 years before Matt and I got together. So we like to actually read books. We like to do things with our hands. We like to do with the woodworking and the gardening and all of that stuff. So this is kind of like a
if you
vlog.
Get rid of the TV, you realize how much time you actually wasted on it.
Yeah, for sure. So we find encouragement and education a lot through YouTube, and we just kind of wanted to chronicle our whole journey to our forever stead, and we have our countdown going, and y'all can help hold us accountable to those things. And two, it's just gonna be fun to look back one day and to see all of these things that we did in the beginning of our journey, and then you'll be able to watch as we get our forever stead and we build our forever stead and we develop this dream, you know, to not be dependent on this crazy system. So that's the whole point of this vlog. And if you didn't see our other video about how we came up with our name, I was asking Matt what he wanted to name our, you know, forever stead, because all these YouTube channels have really great names for like their ducks and their chickens and their houses and all of this different stuff. So I was asking Matt what he wanted to call our forever stead, and he just said home. And it kind of went from there. We live in Michigan, so, you know, Michigan's initials are MI, so my home farmstead, because we plan on doing farming and animals, not on a large industrial scale at all, but something to help me sustain our family and to leave a legacy for our kids, and, you know, hopefully they bring their spouses and their kids, and we can help heal a generational gap that was between our great-grandparents, who, you know, were the original like victory garden starters, and then our parents were kind of more modern, and things were definitely picking up in the whole fast fashion, fast food, industrialized kind of way of living. And then our parents, you know, our parents didn't do this stuff, essentially.
My mom had a garden.
Well, garden.
My dad did some woodworking.
But they had
stepdad.
jobs outside of the house, jobs outside of the farm. Property was not really a priority to sustain your family and to do all those things. So we are trying to bring it back to the root of things. You know, I don't know. So this is our crazy vlog. Thanks for being here, y'all. All right, so from our foreverstead, homestead, to yours, we always like to say, sow seeds of love in life and in the garden. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.